So I read this article, or they did a clinical trial using tilapia fish because supposedly their immune system is similar to humans. They did a fast for the fish, and they did a 3-day fast, and they did a 7-day fast, and they did a comparison. It was interesting, so I figured I'd share the results, get you guys' thoughts on it. Let's go.
Hey everyone! Since I've been doing a lot of fasting recently, I figured this would be a good article to share that I found online. It's called Dietary Restriction to Optimize T-Cell Immunity. Don't worry, I'm going to break it all down in layman's terms to make it super easy to understand. Why study fish? So first off, why are scientists even looking at fish to study immunity? Well, the fish used in the study is the Nile tilapia, and unlike humans or mice, these little guys can survive for weeks without food. That makes them a great model for studying how fasting affects the immune system, especially over a longer time. They focus mainly on T cells, which are your body's frontline defenders against viruses, bacteria, and more. What happens during short fasting 3 days? When the tilapia fasted for just 3 days, their T cells were still healthy. In fact, they actually became more active and were better at fighting infections. One key thing that happened was something called autophagy. This is like a healthy cleanup process in cells that helps them stay sharp and resilient. So short fasting equals immune boost. What happens during long fasting, 7 days? But when the fish fasted for more than 7 days, things went downhill. Autophagy went into overdrive, which caused T cells to die off. The spleen, which helps produce immune cells, started to shrink. Basically, the immune system got weaker. But interestingly, some T cells survived in a special organ called the head kidney, sort of like a safe zone or backup system. The key player. So, what's managing all of this behind the scenes? It's a protein called AMPK. Think of it as an energy sensor in your cells. When you're low on energy, AMPK kicks in and starts autophagy to help cells survive. It's a balancing act. A little is good, it supports immune health. But too much, and the immune system starts breaking down. Why this matters to us? So why should we care about what happens in fish? Well, it turns out that fish and humans share similar immune responses. This research shows how short-term fasting might be a natural way to boost our immune systems. It might also help shape new treatments or better dietary recommendations in the future. Nature really has some smart strategies for survival. Key takeaways. So let's wrap it all up. Short-term fasting equals stronger immune response. Long-term fasting equals weaker immune system. Autophagy and AMPK are key players. The body has smart ways of choosing survival over immunity when energy is low. And by studying fish, we're learning how to better care for human health too. By the way, this info comes from a scientific article, and I've included the full reference if you want to check it out yourself. Big credit to the researchers who put this together. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this information informative and interesting. If you're someone who fasts or is thinking about it, this gives a little more insight into how it affects your body, especially your immune system. Take care and be blessed.